Guys, ari na ta sa lease modification, decrease in scope of lease. So, on January 1, 2020, an entity entered into a lease of office space with the following information. Floor space in square meters is 800. Annual rental payable at the end of each year is 40,000. Lease term is 10 years. Implicit rate in the lease, 0.08. Present value of an ordinary annuity of 1 for 8% for 10 periods is 6.71. Present value of lease payments, January 1, 2020 is, as of January 1, 2020 is 268,404. So, ang 40,000 na annual rental, gimultiply siya sa 6.7101. So, arita sa table. Present value, 268,404. Gimultiply siya sa implicit rate in the lease nga 0.08 para makuha nato ang interest. So, ang iyahang annual rental payable, 40,000. So, less sa interest, ang ato ang principal is 18,528. So, on December 31, 2021, ang present value is 229,866. So, journal entry na po ta for 2020. Right of use asset is 268,404 debit. Lease liability is 268,404 credit. And then interest expense is 21,472 debit. Lease liability is 18,528 debit, and then cash 40,000. Depreciation debit 26,840, and then accumulated depreciation 26,840. Giunsa siya pagkuha ang 268,404 na right of use asset, gidivide siya for the period of 10 years as stated in the problem. So, ari na ta sa amendment of the lease. On January 1, 2021, the lessee and the lessor agreed to amend the original terms of the lease with the following information. Floor space in square meters is 480. Annual rental payable at the end of each year is 30,000. Implicit rate in the lease, 10%. Present value of an ordinary annuity of 1 for 8% for 10 periods is 5.33490. Decrease in carrying amount of lease. Anyway, since the floor space was reduced to 480 square meters, the scope of the lease was reduced by 40%. So, IFRS 16 paragraph 46 states that a gain or loss should be recognized as a result of the partial termination of the lease. So, arita sa decrease in carrying amount of lease liability, 229,866 multiplied by 40%. So, 91,946. Lessee sa decrease in carrying amount of right of use asset. So, 214,724 multiplied by 40%. So, 85,890 less. So, ang termination gain is 6,056. Cost of right of use asset is 268,404. Accumulated depreciation as of December 31, 2021 is 53,680. To get that, gi-multiply ang 26,840 by 2. So, Ang carrying amount as of December 31, 2021 is 214,724. Lease liability January 1 as of January 1, 2021 is 229,866. Less sa reduction of old lease liability 91,946. So the remaining old lease liability as of January 1, 2022 is 137,920. The present value of lease payments on January 1, 2022 as a result of decrease in scope is 160,047. Yun sa siya pagkuha multiply ang atong annual rental payable by present value of an ordinary annuity of 1% for 8 of 1 for 8% for 10 periods. So mao na siya ang result ang 160,047. A lessee sa carrying amount of old lease liability on January 1, 2022, which is 137,920. So, the result is increase in lease liability. The increase in lease liability is 22,127. So this is now our revised table. The present value is 160,047, and then the interest is 16,005. Payment is 30,000, so less the interest. Our principal is 13,995. So as of January 31, 2022, the present value is 130,657. So we will update the adjusted balance of the underlying assets. So we have a reduction of 40%, and then increase in lease liability. So the adjusted balance is 183,169. The accumulated depreciation is 32,208, and the carrying amount is 150,961. So journal entries for 2022. So lease liability credit 91,946. Accumulated depreciation is 21,472. Debit, and then right of use asset 107,362. Credit also the termination gain 6,056. Then right of use asset is 22,127. Debit, and then lease liability 22,127. So para saan kuno na because we will increase in liability. So interest expense, debit 16,005, lease liability is 13,995, and then debit also, and then cash 30,000. Depreciation is 18,870 debit, and then accumulated depreciation 18,870 cash. So to arrive that, we have to divide 150,961 by 8 remaining years.